All right, so here we are on the first Monday of February, and it is our Super Monday Live Good presentation. Live Good, if you have not heard, you need to hear, is the most exciting online business there is, bar none. Not and we can say that because over 1 million persons have jumped on the bandwagon in just over 1 year. Why are so many persons excited about Live Good? Because Live Good seeks to improve health and eradicate poverty. Now, you can't get it better than that. One single company, one single program is able to help you with your health and with your wealth. That is great. And it's a legitimate company established in the United States, right there in Jupiter, Florida. Um, and it helps us. It helps us. It's committed to helping people. It brings to us the most advanced nutritional supplement there is. And it is made from the purest, highest quality. But only that, it is formulated. It is formulated to achieve results. And that is important. And if that's not enough, I mean, with something so well done and remarkable, you would think that the price is I mean, maybe it's pretty good, it's pretty high. No, not with Live Good. You will see that Live Good does all of what we have said without the high price tag that you will find other company. In fact, the motto of Live Good, the mission of Live Good says it all: to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. Now, if you can't advertise that at the hospital or in a private doctor's office, because that idea about not having to spend a fortune, they were like, well, of course we went to school, we spend a lot of money for our education, we need to charge you, and they do, right? But not with Live Good. Live Good is bringing to you health in a bottle, and you do not have to spend much to obtain it and to maintain and to stay on the products that we have. Now, who have brought this together? Ben Glinsky and his friend, his very best friend, Noddy Kazan, along with two others I would mention shortly. But Ben Glinsky had been in the network marketing industry for over 20 years. He has owned businesses, he has managed businesses, he's well versed in the ins and outs of network marketing. And 5 years ago, he walked away from it because he had become disillusioned and dissatisfied with what network marketing had become. It was intended to help people and to leverage, but it had gotten to a point where only 1% of persons in network marketing were actually making any good money. 5% were breaking even. But 95% of persons in network marketing did not make a profit. And that was not sitting well with him. And he tried to change the industry and so on, but they were sold in their ways and high prices on their products. Persons are excited about it, very, very good promotion, but then persons couldn't stay on it because the price was just too high. And so he walked away from it. But then his friend Noddy Kazan encouraged him and said, we still have something to offer. We need to come back. And all the great ideas that we have, let's put it into a company that will help people get healthy and stay healthy. And so they team up with the health team of Ryan Goodkin and his wife, Lisa Goodkin. These are the health gurus. Ryan Goodkin is Dr. Ryan Goodkin. He's the director of product development in Live Good. He's the one who puts all the products together. His wife working alongside with him, give you information, education, the blends that you can use and how to use. They use as a family and the kids and everything. They use every single product that they bring to us, and they show us every Monday, what you can do, how you can blend it, what is good for before you go out to the gym, what is good for your immune system. So they give you all that information that you need. And this is what I will touch on some of it tonight. Now, LiveGood is a direct sales company, like pretty much all network marketing companies. But the difference with LiveGood is that it is, as we speak, it is seeing an explosion in interest and growth. And so you ask why? Well, we will see exactly why. But one of the reasons that LiveGood is seeing such growth and so many persons are interested is that LiveGood give back, or with LiveGood, the price is so low that you can save up to 75% buying products in LiveGood that you would have to pay for in other network marketing companies. So, for example, if you would get a good product in a traditional network marketing company that's for $100, well, LiveGood can make this product and sell it to its members as low as $25 without compromising anything with regards to quality. As a matter of fact, our quality in many respects is better than what you have out there, even on Amazon, right? And we will prove it. Not only that, LiveGood does prove it because they make available the certificate of analysis for every single product. And these are not analyzed by LiveGood labs. They are private labs, right? Third party, right? Analyzing the product, and the certificate of authentication is there, right there on the site, and you can see. Not only that, LiveGood lists every single ingredient that is in the product. Everyone is listed, and the quantity is also listed, so that you can check it. You can, you can feel satisfied that the thing that you are taking is actually what is in the bottle, right? Now, with traditional network marketing company, they usually they do some research and they come up with a very, very exciting product. Usually it's one product, right? And then they begin to advertise this thing and to the extent that everybody feel that they need to have it. They need to be on board. And then you jump on board and you're excited for 1 month, 2 months, and by the third month, you begin to second guess yourself. Why is that so? The price, you can't maintain it. $100 for multivitamins. You can't maintain it. No matter how good it is, no matter what is inside of it, you can't maintain paying this amount every month. Secondly, with most network marketing company, there is auto ship requirement, where as a member of the company, products are sent to you every month to sell on behalf of the company. And most times you may make the sale for the first month, 2 months, but in the third month it begins to pile up because you're not able to dispose all that you have, and yet a new shipment has come for you to sell. And the persons that you used to go to, they are not able to maintain these high prices, so they're dodging and they're hiding and they're telling the kids, tell so and so I'm not I'm not there, because they just can't afford it, and so the products are left on your hands. But next month a new shipment comes in, and so you are eventually persons just quit, right? The only way you could stop the auto ship is by just quitting the company, and pretty much that's what happens. But not so with LiveGood. We do not have any such requirement, right? We don't have to sell products. You do not even have to buy for yourself if you don't want to. Our rank is not based upon the volume of sales, right? And so LiveGood has really disrupted what network marketing is all about. What you know about network marketing, LiveGood is completely different, and you will see why. The other reason that LiveGood is different is that LiveGood has membership, right? So you're not just aligned with LiveGood from the outside, but you can become a part of LiveGood and also share in the spoils, as you would say. You are able to let's just make Mava make co-host just to help me out here with the audio, right? Yeah. Yeah, so you are able to come in and actually gain from LiveGood, because LiveGood pays. It's a membership that pays. Now, I'll tell you something what's different. Walmart has 11.5 million members, pay $12.95 a month. And what do they benefit from? Some bonuses, some coupons, maybe some gas, fuel, coupons at some select stations, gas stations. Maybe you are able to get, mobile scan and go, some benefits. So persons are benefiting in some way, express service, and so forth, and persons are willing to pay the $12.95, right? Costco, people paying their $60, so that they could get some $3 come back on a bottle of ketchup or something of that sort, right? But it's benefit, it might seem small, but persons feel that they're benefiting, they're saving some money, and so they are on board. But the difference, Netflix, 232 million members, paying $9.99 just to watch free movies without any ads. I mean, I always figure that there's a better way that you can spend your money, but some persons love movies. They love TV shows, and they don't want to be bothered with the intermission, and so they pay their $9.99 every month. 232 million persons are subscribed to Netflix, right? That does nothing for your health. Maybe it does something for your relaxation, maybe, or whatever. But some persons who love it, fair enough, but they're willing to pay for it. Well, with LiveGood, we have a membership as well for $9.95. But these products actually helps you health-wise. It can reverse your condition. It can restore your health and vitality. I mean, you will see these products are out of this world. There is no requirement to buy products, but persons just can't stop buying, right? And LiveGood makes money because the products sells itself. Now, what are the products that we are talking about? Have you ever heard of something called methylene blue? Methylene blue it's called a nootropic, right? And the nootropic is something that can improve your mental skills, like your memory and the mood and so forth. It comes in strips, and you place it at the back of your tongue. It gets absorbed, and it actually goes to work. But how does it work, and what does it do? You see, when we are young, our brain is sharp, real sharp, right? We are like sponges. Everything the teacher say, children get it, right? And they come home and they tell you, my teacher see. My teacher becomes the knows everything guru. And you could say whatever you want. If my teacher says that, then that's gospel. That's how kids are, right? As you start growing older, you begin to be creative and analytical, and you can solve problems. I mean, who knows anything about algebra right now? If I ask maybe some of our members here, I'd say, can you work out a quadratic equation or something of that? So you're like, what? I lived that 30 and 40 years ago. I know nothing about that. But these kids have to do it for their common entrance and their CXC and so forth, right? And they are able to do it. And you could do that back then when you're young. But why is it that you can do it when they're young? And when you get older, your brain just can't take it. Can't take it anymore. Well, as you get older, your brain, the energy that is produced inside your brain cell begins to decline. You see, in the brain, there is in every brain cell, on every cell of the body, there are what is called organelles, cytoplasm and mitochondria, nucleus, and so forth inside of each cell. And scientists have seen that in biology class, you would have remembered that. But inside of every cell has what is called a mitochondria. The mitochondria is responsible for producing energy. It's the energy producing center of every cell. And so for the cell to be alive and active and, to do what every one of them working, doing their specific function, they need to have energy. But as you get older, your mitochondrial energy level begins to decline until it gets to really, really, really slow, right? And so if you are producing, let's say, arbitrarily, we just use a number, if you're producing 60 kilocalories of energy for your mitochondria, and that was able to keep the cell going and active and so forth, well, by the time you start growing, and by the time you get to 30, 40, it begins to decline. And so your 60 kilocalories or kilojoules or whatever goes down to maybe 5. You know what happens? Your cell no longer have energy. And so it cannot function and compute and be programmed as it used to. The speed, the software, just begins to die out. Now, and so you're not able to perform what you used to perform. You're not able to stay focused as you used to. You're not able to cram as you used to cram, you know, and get so much information in. Pretty much what you knew when you were young, that's pretty much what you still know now, you know, but no new thing can stay in your head. You say, but my brain can't take it. And it's because there is not energy in the cell. The mitochondria is not producing. So methylene blue has that extreme unique ability to increase the amount of oxygen that gets delivered into your brain cell. If there is more oxygen, then the mitochondria, the factory can now produce better because you need the oxygen and the food to produce energy. All right. So methylene blue works that way, bringing oxygen to these brain cells. Mitochondria gets active again, and now what you used to be able to do, you're now able to do it again. So it helps enhance memory, it protects your brain, it supports your mood, as well as focus on cognition. That is good. And just for $12.95, it's available at LiveGood. All right, you won't get it cheaper anywhere else. It's really, really good. Now, multivitamins. Why do we need multivitamins? Well, we all do actually, because the study shows that 9 out of 10 persons are deficient in at least one vitamin or mineral, right? That is 9 out of 10 persons. So in other words, only 1%, only 10% of persons are covered. You know, their diet and everything is just really, really good. Most of us, because of the choice of the food that we consume, we're just not doing the best. And sometimes the food itself, in the production of the food, limits things are extracted, it's washed, I mean, and so forth, and all the good minerals are taken away so that they can, you know, the industry can grow. If you can divide this thing and make 2 products out of it as opposed to one wholesome food, well, trust me, the industry will go for the 2 because they can make more money. And that's pretty much what we are subjected to. And so because of that, we need to supplement, right? We need to supplement. And a good multivitamin would be one that would cover the gaps in our mineral and vitamin levels. 24 vitamins and minerals in the LiveGood multivitamins, and it's specifically important for the immune function, the immune system, as well as your cardiovascular support. It helps promote healthy aging. Now, it is specific to male and female, and the specific requirement. You see this here? This is what is in the multivitamins. Not only does it tell you the vitamins, it also tells you how much, and also tell you what is the percentage of daily value that you're getting. For example, vitamin E, alpha tocopherol, right? 67 milligrams. That 67 milligrams is equivalent to 447% of what you need. In other words, you are getting 4.5 times more vitamin E than your body needs on a normal day. So whatever that your body can, if there are gaps, if there were deficiencies or lack, it's going to take care of that in record time, right? And then it's going to give you some surplus that you can store up for rainy days, right? You look at, for example, the vitamin B2, the riboflavin. 4 milligrams of vitamin B, that's equivalent to 308%. That is, in other words, 3 times more than you actually need. So our vitamins are specifically formulated so that it can bridge the nutritional gaps that are in our diet. All right, you have the iron, you have the potassium, and almost everything here is way over the biotin, vitamin K. This is crazy. 3,033% more, right? And you have the B12, and that is especially important for vegans like me. B12 is something you can't get in your diet, right? You can't get it for plant because the plant does not produce it, and so you need this supplement to help you get this B12, right? Except B12 is very, very important for nerves. So your nerves, for your myelin sheath, and so forth. When you don't have it, it creates a problem. It creates a problem, especially for vegans who do not consume any other animal product, right? So the B12 is important. And so you see here, when you take the multivitamins from the LiveGood, you are getting 8,033% You kidding me? That's 80 times more than you actually require in a day. So you're gonna be able to store up some of these things for, in your system. So the days that your diet is not so good, you have some backup that you can go to, your body can go for, and that is very, very helpful. For the men in particular, we have the lycopene that is very, very good to prevent prostate cancer and enlarged prostatic hyperplasia, enlarged prostate and so forth. So our vitamin is just really, really exceptional. But you ask, how much is this vitamins? How much is in all that goodness that we're talking about? How much does it cost? And guess what? For less than 30 cents a day, $9.95 would give you this bottle of vitamins, right? 60 capsule in here that will take care of your nutritional needs. And trust me, it works. All right. So it is really remarkable. D3, vitamin D and vitamin K comes together in a LiveGood preparation called D3K2. Now, vitamin D is the most important vitamin our bodies need to maintain a healthy immune system. The most important of all the vitamins is vitamin D as it relates to maintaining a healthy immune system, right? And being able to fight the germs and the viruses and the fungus and all of these things that are out there in the air. All right. So you need vitamin D. Now, here's what the good Lord. He knew how much this thing knew. Of course, he not only knew, he designed our body so that we can get enough sunlight on our body daily to maintain a healthy level of vitamin D. So that even if you do not get it from your food, it's so important. He said some persons may not have a meal that day, but I'm going to give them an overdose of vitamin D. Just if they only stay out in the sun for a few minutes, they will get what they need. So even the poorest of the poor can get vitamin D. It's so important for the immune system. It's so important to ward off disease and germs. I need to make it available for the entire planet. And so he made it. He made it, and through the sunlight, direct sunlight on your skin, your body can produce the vitamin D that it needs. So why is it that so many persons are deficient? It's the most deficient of all the vitamins, in as much as it's so important. And it's because, well, people have decided to go and live in the polar bear area. They've gone up to the North Pole and to go and live, and I don't think that was intended for them. But in any case, some persons have decided to go and live in the cold. And maybe that's where they are born. Other persons are in the sun, but they're staying away from the sun. Because somebody told them that if they stay in the sun, they're going to get skin cancer. Nah, not with Black people. All right. Show me one. Tell me how many persons do you know who got skin? Well, how many Black you know who got skin cancer? It's a fallacy. All right. God designed our bodies to stay in the sun so that we and the melanin in the skin helps filter out all the bad rays from the sun. That is not good. Right? And so we get the vitamin D when we stay out. Unfortunately, too many of us are staying indoors. And even when we are not indoors, we are in our vehicle and our air condition is on, all of our windows are up. Right? And diffracted rays does not penetrate the dermis. Right? And so many of us are still suffering from lack of vitamin D because of our poor habits. All right, stay out in the sun. Let the kids, when the kids are out playing in the sun, they don't get sick. As we adults stay out of the sun, we get sick. We come down with diabetes and pressure and all these kind of things. The kids don't have it. They're out playing out in the sun. There's there's a wisdom in that. And so let's go out back into the sun. If we have to do some exercise, get some done. And in the sun, and let the sun shine on your skin. Get your vitamin D. All right. Otherwise, you would have to get it from LiveGood. I'll tell you that that's a good place to get it. So don't think it's something deficient, because vitamin D in LiveGood has the essential vitamin D, the 125 dihydroxy vitamin D, which is the most active ingredient of vitamin D in the body. That is what your body needs so that it can absorb calcium and phosphorus from the food, from the gut. It needs it, especially women that are postmenopausal. They need a lot of calcium to prevent them from getting osteoporosis, right? We have talked about the infection. You get infected when you do not have vitamin D infections, higher rate of infections. So vitamin D is important for strong bones and strong bone density. It's important for your immune system. It's important for your muscle strength. It prevents inflammatory disease. And we'll talk about that. It is so important for your heart health. And so we need vitamin D. How much is vitamin D? $8.50 LiveGood. $34 Betagenics, $21 Pure, but only $8.50 in LiveGood, right? Because LiveGood is making the product available at rock bottom price so that you can continue to take it and keep your health in check, and keep yourself healthy. Magnesium, what do you know about magnesium? It's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body every single day. Anything that have to do with your muscle and your nerve and energy, everything to do with over how many enzymes need to work in your body every single day in order for your body to function. It helps support all of these enzymes. It is exceptionally good as a sleeping agent. Natural way of regaining your sleep. All right, putting you to sleep, having a good rest, helping you manage stress, increase your ability to stay focused, and so forth. Also help with your heart. Magnesium is important to help you manage your blood sugar, especially for diabetics. That's good news, right? It helps you if you in your exercise, help amplify your energy level. So if you're doing your exercise, you will be able to have more energy in so doing. It also helps reduce on your pain. All right. Now, a new study have shown that magnesium and magnesium and calcium need to be at a proper ratio in your body in order for your body to be able to ward off prostate cancer. Persons with prostate cancer, when they do the test on them, they show that the level of magnesium compared to calcium is out of whack, basically. All right. And so it's supposed to be in a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 calcium to 1 magnesium. If that balance is disrupted, it increases your chance of getting prostate cancer. For men, in particular, magnesium is important. All right. We are the ones who have the prostate. The ladies don't have it. All right. So we accept that. Let's take every other good thing that you know, but get your magnesium as well. It's gonna save you. All right. Super Red. Super Red is important. Super Red is the flagship of the company. I mean, everybody who have heard of LiveGood have heard of Super Red. It is so good for your cardiovascular, for your circulation, for your brain, cognitive function. We talk about methylene blue. Here's another one that helps with your brain function. And also it is good for sexual health, right? And if you know anything about men, if they know something that helps them down there, they will start paying the money for it, right? Not the boom or the break or these kind of things. These things have caffeine and high levels of taurine and something that you're not supposed to be in your body. But with Super Red, you're getting a natural thing that's helping fix your heart, fix your circulation, and also fix you in the right place at the right time, right? As Dr. Campbell would say, so you can rise to the occasion, all right? And for the ladies, it helps as well. And I know Miss Alexander will will tell us how much at the end of the program, how much it actually helps there. All right. The thing it does, it helps produce nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is the vasodilator of the body. And as long as your body has nitric oxide, every vein and every artery in the body will be dilated, and it will be allowing free flow of oxygen and free flow of blood right throughout your body without any kind of restriction. And so that brings down your pressure. It perfuses all of your cells, right, with oxygen and with nutrients, takes all the waste away. Your body literally restores itself, right? So If you have an illness, you recover much faster, your energy level goes up, you're able to deal with stress, and your libido, your sexual health, all of these things is enhanced because of free flowing oxygen in your system. All right. Also takes care of the free radicals and all of these things. So you need to have super red. What does super red have that is so powerful? Alfalfa grass, barley grass, beetroots, Hoffmanberry. Hoffmanberry is known as it's an antioxidant rich berry. Aronia fruit berry. It's packed with vitamin C, and you know that how good it is for immune system and so forth. Pomegranate. If you read the Bible, you'll see this is a prominent fruit in the Bible, pomegranates, right? And the spinach, you remember the story of Popeye and the spinach, right? So you have all of this good stuff, the oatgrass and the grapeseed. This is what is in LiveGood. Not only do we list the amount, but we also tell you the amount that you're taking with every scoop. And you can, it's 100% vegan. It uses good manufacturing procedure in its manufacturing. It is soya free. It is USDA organic certified, non-GMO, just name it, third party tested, certified gluten free. Everything that could cause any problem is removed from this thing. It is manufactured in a powder form with absolutely no preservative. So you don't have to worry about taking things into your system that you don't know anything about, right? And it stays fresh. It tastes really, really good. And you can use it in anything that you have. Your shake, pure water, juice, just name it, super red. And I use it for my tea as well. Why? Why do I have to get another tea bag when I have super red? Just put one scoop in here, put some almond milk, good to go, right? Super red works, and it works for you in many, many ways. Organifi has a super red juice, has some of the same ingredients that we have, but Organifi's red juice in a liquid form is $70. Now, because it's a liquid form, they need to put preservatives in it to stabilize it, right? And to keep it. But because ours is in a powdered form, we do not need any of that preservative, right? So theirs is $70. Ours is $18. You save 74% by getting the LiveGood Super Red. Super Beet that have sold over 1 million of these contains beets, and they tell you how good the beets are for your health and the cardiovascular, and that is true. But ours not only have beets, we have alfalfa grass, we have barley, we have aronia, we have Hoffmanberry. Just name it. I just mention it to you. We have all of that. Theirs is $40. Ours is $18, right? Saving over 50%. And by using our super red. Super green, the same price, $18 for the member. This has to do with the green line of products, right? The greens, as we know, we say the greens. You can get this thing on Amazon for $100, $100 US. You don't even know what's inside of it. We have the super green, and I will show you the list of all that we have inside, and it is only for $18. Powerful for your immune system. Give you energy. You recover from illness and so forth, from stress, a stress level. It helps support your stress. It is absolutely very, very good for your digestive system. Why? Because it has the greens, the roughage, the fiber. Very good. Keeps your alimentary canal going, build up the bulk in here, get you having the normal movement every day. You go to the toilet 2-3 times a day, to remove the waste. Persons sometimes have to wait 3 days before they could go to the toilet. That's toxin you're building up in your system, and that is cancerous, right? So with the super grain, you help take care of that. Plus, you get all of the nutrients and the minerals that are in the greens, all right? So it is really, really powerful for that. It also helps detoxify your system, and because it has the aloe vera, right, and the dandelion and so forth. So you see the ingredients: alfalfa, wheatgrass, barley grass, chlorella, spirulina, the matcha green tea, the moringa. Everybody have heard about moringa. It's here, right? It's right here. The aloe vera and all of these things, everything, the raspberries, strawberries. And not only that, it has what is called dairy-free yogurt. Dairy-free yogurt culture. Now, if the ladies know anything about that, they will know that every now and then the ladies get yeast infection, right? And especially if you're taking antibiotics and so forth, you get a yeast infection if you diabetics, you will get it as well. The sugar level is encouraging for fungus and so forth. So with the super green, it actually can take care of that yeast infection a natural way, you know, and keep your body from getting it, because it has the yogurt culture that encourages the production and the vitality of things like the lactobacillus, right, and the streptokinase. These that are the good bacteria that wall off the fungus, right? So just taking your super green is very, very good for your gut, and it really, really contribute to and increase your gut microbiome, which is so important. And if you know anything about disease, most diseases starts in the gut, right? Most of it starts in the gut, all right, and spreads out throughout the body. So if your gut is clean and you know, and your microbiomes are active and working, they will actually keep you healthy, kill the bad bacteria, keep them at bay, and also produce some things like serotonin that is good to regulate your mood and your cognition level and so forth. So, I mean, I don't have to go into more details, but this is just really, really good. Complete plant-based protein. Again, we're talking about only plants, no animal product, right? And you have the protein that you need for the day and more, because not only is it loaded with pea protein and heme protein and these kind of things, but it also has 26 vitamins and minerals added to that, with all the essential amino acid that you need. So this protein is really good. In fact, today I had a shake done with my pawpaw and my mango and so forth, and I blended that with a scoop of this complete plant-based protein. And you know, my daughter was like, you didn't have bananas. Well, how did you make this thing? I said, well, I had pawpaw, you know, papaya, you know, like had this thing inside, and this thing was so nice. I didn't have to add any sugar to it, because it's already, with all of the sweetness, it's just really, really good. And it tasted like sea moss, you know, thick sea moss, you know, and really, really good. It was almost like a complete supplement that I had this today, you know, just really, really good. And all what that was made with our plant-based protein. We have factor 4. Factor 4 is the most and the first and only inflammatory management supplement that contains 4 of the most powerful inflammatory ingredients. You have heard about it, but here is it all together in one capsule. This thing works magic. Joint pains and inflammation and this thing knocks this thing out, all right? Fish oil, where you get your omega-3, turmeric, garlic, and CoQ10 combined, developed by one of the world's leading immunologists, Dr. Heather Volbs, right? She put this thing together, and as a partner with LiveGood, it's available to us for under $20 US, right? And this thing works. It actually works, right? I have a first-hand knowledge of it. I have used it, and my pain is almost 90% gone. This thing was hurting me so bad, right there in the joints, right on my thumb, and I know it was like arthritis and so forth, and this thing has got me back, and I can tighten bottles and open bottles again and so forth. It actually works. And I know of a friend of mine who took it. She's not a member of LiveGood, but she saw the presentation. She said, the one product I really love, I really want to have, is the Factor 4. Can you get it? I reluctantly, I wanted her to join the business, but I said, okay, well, I'll order it for you when I'm ordering. And I went to, in November, I was on leave for the entire month. And when I came back in December, the very first week of coming back to work, she came straight to me and told me, I have news. I said, what is it? The Factor 4 works. I said, why did you say that? She said, all my pain is gone. All of my pain is gone. I have no pain anymore. And she was so excited. And she said, I need another one, you know. I said, you have to tell your friends as well. And you join this thing and start ordering for them as well if they don't want to be part of it. And I mean, she was really, really excited. about the thing. Just one bottle. She didn't even finish use all the bottle. All her pain were gone. She said, these pains I've had for so much. I have bought so many things, rubbing this and my husband massaging and so forth. Now the pain is gone. All right. Factor 4. Organic coffee. Organic coffee. It's really, really good if you, especially if you want to lose weight. This one is really, really good. It has 6 functional mushrooms in there that are called adaptogens. And what they do, they stimulate the fat burning in your body, right? And you don't even have to do exercise for this thing to start working. But if you do your exercise and you control your diet and so forth, you're getting 2 or 3 times, in terms of the benefit that you would get. So it actually works. CBD oil, you heard about CBD, cannabidiol. You get that from the hemp plant. Now, in the past, persons have just discarded the hemp plant and you just throw it and burn it and so forth. But the scientists now are doing a lot of research on it, and they're saying that there are a lot of benefit out of it. Not that you need to take the THC, which is the tetrahydrocannabinol, that causes the high and that causes you to be addictive. You don't have to take that. You just could extract the good phytocannabinoid, and then you can make use of that without ever having to get the THC. The THC is a different type of cannabinoid, right? So that's exactly what it does. So most of the study is done on the CBD, cannabidiol. And they've seen that it's good to relieve pain and inflammation, arthritis, depression, even post-traumatic stress disease. They use it to treat, when the soldiers come back from a war and they go with guns and shooting down the highway thinking they're still on the battlefield, right? They're using CBD oil to treat this thing, right? Cancer-related symptoms and seizures, and I mean, just name it, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis. It is really, really good. Also very, very good for pain as well. So our CBD oil in LiveGood is just $18. Green Rose has CBD oil as well. They've had this before us because the company have been in existence before us. 530 milligrams for $90. LiveGood 750 milligrams, 200 milligrams more of pure CBD oil. And yet our price is 1/5 of Green Rose. Young Living also has a 500 milligram CBD oil, 500, right? And it's there for $80. Ours have 750 and it's only $18. Whereas you can afford 1, I can afford 5 of mine, right? Get all and get so much more benefit for much longer time, for the same price. There is a new product that has come back. It was there before. They have removed it and added some better ingredients to it. And they have brought it back. It's really, really powerful, especially for persons who are athletes and who are, into endurance and running and playing football and these kind of things. It is really, really powerful. But of course, if you need it, just to keep your energy level up, you're doing your aerobics and so forth, it's also very good for you as well. It's for $18, E3, energy, endurance, and also electrolyte that hydrates the body, right? So, and as I said, persons who are into bodybuilding and gym work and so forth, they would find very, very important to have the E3. There is also another compound that they have called creatine. That's even more powerful for the bodybuilders and the weightlifters and so forth. So there is also the essential oils that they have just brought. That's the last thing that they brought so far. And it helps relieve stress, boost immunity, fight infection, support digestion, improve your concentration. There are 6 different bottles in there, exactly what you're seeing here. I'll tell you what are they have the lemon essential oil, the lavender essential oil, tea tree, peppermint, frankincense, and there's one called the immunity blend that is really, really good for conditions, that when persons, especially now that it's winter and you can't go out in the sun to get your vitamin D, where you need these immunity blend and so forth to help you in the cold, right? In the indoors to get to ward off the cold and these kind of things that you would normally get at this time of the year. So very, very good stuff. I was just $50. doTERRA has the same essential oils. There's $209, right? Young Living again has theirs for $252. We have ours for only $50. You can imagine how much you're saving with the LiveGood products. All right, so I talked about the creatine. That's what for, especially for athletes, muscle strength, recovery, those who are pumping, weight and so forth. They would find that the protein shake and so forth. They would find that very, very good. And we have this here for just $19.95. For persons who are interested in their skin and how they look, ladies in particular, but not just ladies, our men are also using it. I have one myself. I don't use it. I just wanted to see what it was like. But it's called Instant Youth, and it actually works within 90 seconds, right? And buy to see, it actually works. You actually you feel it, you see it, and you feel the tightening of the skin as you wear it, as you put it on, and it makes you look younger again, right? Ageless is a counterpart to it, and Ageless, they usually come together. The Ageless has collagen, right? Now, if you know anything about your skin is made up of collagen. As you begin to age, your body stops producing collagen, and then you begin to wrinkle. Your skin gets dry. The hydration, the fluid inside your skin no longer there, because collagen keeps all of this fluid in your skin. But as collagen begins to dry away and you have less, then less fluid stays into your skin, and that's what is called the aging process. You begin to get old, right? So ageless can help reverse it, or at least slow it down, because it puts back the collagen back into your skin. It causes your body also to regenerate collagen. There is a collagen peptide itself that's even more powerful, especially, again, that's very good for athletes. But not only that, it helps your body, collagen is basically the glue that holds all of our cells together, right? And it helps give us strength and also structure. So without it, our skin begins to sag, our muscles and bones lose their strength, and our structure, the joints, lose its mobility, and ligaments and the tendons, all of these things suffer. So your nails even get weak and brittle, your hair, so you take collagen and all of these things come back, your hair begins to grow again, your nail, and everything. It is the glue that holds, it's a structural protein that holds all of our cells together, all right? So you put this back into your system and your joint pains will go away. It will, because your body produces this collagen again and repair and restore strength in these joints and so forth. So energy and focus, there is a patch for that. There is a sleep patch if you all made with natural fruits and vegetables, and this thing allow you to sleep. The ones for the energy allow you to stay awake and keep your mood up, and just during the day, especially when you have a lot of work to do and your brain needs to be functioning. These are very good. If you want everything packed, everything in the industry, one of all, you can get that for $390 US as a member. If you just want certain packs like the Daily Essential, you get that for $27.40. You get the Lean Body Pack, the International Pack. If you're living outside of the US, or a distance away. So there are many things that you can do that actually helps with the products that we have. Now, you have seen this. You've seen the products that we have. You're excited about it. But we talked about at the beginning of LiveGood helping you both health-wise and also finance-wise. How does LiveGood help you in your finance? Well, number one, you save a lot. Money, a penny save is a penny earned, right? So that if you had $100 and you would have had to spend $300 on your health, now with LiveGood you can spend just $100 and save all the $300 for other reasons. So that's number one. But secondly, LiveGood actually gives money back to its affiliate. So how do you become an affiliate? How do you register with LiveGood? Well, first of all, you must get a link from someone who's already part of LiveGood, right? Because it's a kind of peer-to-peer company. You join by somebody inviting you, and so as that person invites you, you use the link that they give you and you join. Now you now have have your own link that you can use to invite your friends as well, right? It's working so powerfully that within just over a year, we had amassed over 1 million people had joined in that simple method like that, right? They didn't have to put it on Facebook. They didn't have to advertise it in the newspaper. Just one person telling the order, and over 1 million persons, a record breaking. No other company, MLS company have done that. Amazon took 2 years to get 1 million person, right? Amazon Prime, 2 years. We did it in 1 year, right? Just by somebody who had seen, who had experienced, who had touched and tasted and seen the product and how it works, and they tell their friends, come and see that. You need to check this thing out. And persons are joining this thing. Over 2,000 persons every day join the company, right? And we expect to see even more growth this year. So how do you join? With $40. 40 US dollars, you join, that is the affiliate fee. And every month you just pay to maintain your membership. Like Amazon Prime, you have to maintain your membership. Your Costco, you maintain your membership. To maintain your membership, you just pay $9.95. Now, this is the only obligation that you have in LiveGood. The $9.95 a month, right? And that's all. You don't have to sell products. You don't have to buy products. You just maintain your membership, right? Now, whenever you need to buy, you get all your products at a discounted price. But beyond that, with LiveGood, you are also given the opportunity to make money by a website that is created for you. All of the products I've just mentioned is placed in your back office, on your web page with your name. That is your company. LiveGood creates it for you. And everybody who becomes a member of LiveGood, paying their $49.95, they are given that company. What do you want to do with that company? Advertise it. Share the link. Let persons read up on the product. Guess what they're going to do? They will go and make a purchase. And when they make that purchase, LiveGood gives you the compensation or shares the compensation with you, or shares the profit with you. And I'll tell you how much it is. There's also another way that you can join LiveGood by paying for an entire year's package. 12 months. Don't have to pay the $9.95 every month. You just pay 12 months, one time. How much? $139.95. In other words, the $40, that's the affiliate, everybody joins with 40, and then just $100 will give you a 12-month coverage. You see how come? You've actually paid for 10 months. Yeah, but that's a benefit that you have of joining as a year. Your confidence in saying, I am so confident about LiveGood, I'm going to put myself in this thing for a year, right? At one time. They tell you, okay, because of your faith and in LiveGood and seeing and understand how this thing works, we will give you a discount of $20, right? And so you actually do not have to pay the extra 2 months. You just pay it for 10 months and you get a 12-month coverage. That's a fantastic thing. All right. So when you join LiveGood and you finish your sign up and so forth, you are given a link. It's called the advertising, the advertising link. It is in your name. That DENTS is different to every person. Whatever your username is, that's what that will be out there. But that's not just putting, writing this up. It's actually programmed in the LiveGood back office. Anyone who hits that link, they get signed up. They can sign up with you, right? If it's somebody else's link, they will get signed up with the other person. So when you see that, you would get a video, 5 minutes, and Ben Glensley is going to tell you what LiveGood is all about, and how its compensation works and everything. Just 5 minutes, nice little video. Now at the end, tell you reserve your position. And you put in your name, you put in your email, and from then on, immediately, within seconds, an email is sent to you and tell you how do you go about joining. And all the instructions, very, very simple, very straightforward. I mean, it happens in 2 minutes. You can get yourself into LiveGood and start moving. That shop that I told you about, the shop is also given, the link is given to you so that if your friend wants the products They're not interested in joining, but they just want the product. You don't have to do the one ordering the product. You just give them the link. They hit that link, gets onto the the page is open, shows them all of the products that we just talked about. They can choose any one that they want to buy, put it in their card, pay for it with their credit card or debit card, and off they go. Now, whilst you're sleeping, that can happen. Whilst you're awake, that can happen. You know, anybody has your link and they could start purchasing. And as soon as they do so, the company registers that the sale was made with your link. And as they do so, from your website, the company is going to compensate you for the sale. Now, the company has 7 different ways that you can earn money and help your financial status. 7 different ways. The first one is a fast start weekly commission. So I showed you the link that you have that is given to you. You share that with your friend. The friend joins LiveGood. They bring in their $50, $49.95. They bring that in. Well, LiveGood pays you half of that. So every person that uses your link to join, you get $25. Company keeps 25 and gives you 25. If you have 10 persons that joins this week, you will get 10 by 25. That's $250. But what if you say, I have more friends? I need to tell them about this thing. And these things happen every week. So if they come in this week on Thursday, when the company reconciles this book, it recognized $50 was added because a new person joined in. It says, who brought that person in? Well, it was Tom. Tom, here is your $25. Thank you for spreading the word, for telling others about us. 1 million persons have heard that and have joined, right? Because some people decide, we're not going to keep this news to ourselves. Let's just tell somebody else about it. And persons are joined. Now, these individuals did not have to buy products. They just came in with their $50 like you did. And then the company says, I'm going to distribute that to the person who brought that person in. All right. So within 2 sign up, you have made your $50 because you get $25 from the first and 25 from the second. You're broken even. So if you thought that maybe, I'm not sure about that company. Wow, I just told 2 friends and they came in and wow, I'm back. I've broken even. Anything beyond that is bonus. All right. And so you begin to make money so easily with LiveGood. All right. But here's what, as you rank up, because when you have 2 persons under you have brought in 2 persons, you become a bronze member. If you have 10 persons under you, become a silver member, and so forth, gold, higher and so forth. But as you rank up, the company gives you what is called generational weekly commission. And that is, on the first level, the person that you brought in, you would have gotten 50% of what they came. That is $25. But if you brought in somebody who now go and tell their friend and they bring in 2 more persons, you as a grandfather of that new person that's had added, or grandmother, well, you are able, because you're a bronze member, you're able to go down to the second level and get a 5% on that weekly commission. And if you're a silver member, you can go down 4 levels, right? To the great grand, right? And the gold can go 6 level, and the platinum can go 8 level, and the diamond can go 10 levels down. So people you will never know. You never know when they came in, but you will see money coming to your back office because you told someone who told someone who told someone who had several friends and so forth. And LiveGood would still give you something for your initial telling. So good news, bad news, keep to yourself. Good news, tell them. Tell everybody. Tell the world. Put it on your status. Let persons get to know about LiveGood, and you will get commissions for that as they join. The matrix also is another fascinating thing that LiveGood has, because everybody has 2 positions directly under them. So you have one on the right and one on the left on the first level. But if you have a 3rd and a 4th persons, you can't put them directly under you. Well, it falls directly under you because you can still get the fast start commission for this person because you brought them in. But in the matrix, because your 2 first positions are filled, it spills over to your next level, right? So Instead of the two gray is filled, then your next, your third and your fourth and your fifth, it goes to the second level. And you can go to the third level, depending on where you fall in, where it falls, because everybody has two positions. So Mr. Gray here, he has two that you added, and it falls under him. So his two is filled. When he begins to add one, where can he put them? Well, you have to go under one of the blues, one of his friends, right? So it's a teamwork. The teamwork make the dream work. Everyone helping, bringing persons, telling others their friends, and you are actually helping your team. When your team begins to work, when your direct begins to work, he adds, and then he also builds the team. He adds one to the one below, and so forth. The computer system does all of that for you, and so it starts filling up, until your levels begin to go fill. Level 2 can hold, level 1 can hold 2. Level 2 can hold 4, because each of them gets 2. Level 3 can hold 8, and so your team is being built. Now, if you, as a LiveGood member, you can go to 15 levels down. 15 levels, the company will build under you. That would take some persons, right? 65,000 persons eventually to fill up that 15 level. But you may not necessarily get there anytime soon. But the company is there for time to come. But if it happens that you get half of that, you're still getting, a whopping $8,000 a month. How do you get that? Because every person under you, the company pays you 25 cents for every person that falls under you. Whether you brought them in, or maybe the people that you brought them in, or maybe great-grand brought them in, as long as they are connected to you, you get 25 every month, you get 25 cents. So it doesn't sound much, but it adds up, because every 4 person means $1. And there are 8 persons under you, that's $2 coming your way, right? But what if there is 1,000 persons under you? Eventually, they're going to be 1,000 persons under you, because your team are adding people, you are adding persons, there's spillovers, and it just keep growing and growing and growing, right? And so over time, you may have 1,000 persons under you. Well, that's $250 that comes your way every month, right? Because the company takes 25 cents from everybody's how you call it, the membership, the $10 membership that we pay, the company divides that. 25 cents for everybody, 25 cents for everybody that falls under you, and eventually you will get that coming to you every month. Now, if you ever get down to the 15 level and get 65,000 persons that falls under you, you know how much you're going to be making every month? $16,383.50. And that's a monthly thing, right? So it's a means of what is called residual income. You come in today, you set yourself up. The first few months, the first year, you work hard, and then let me tell you, over the next 2-3 years, you can relax, because you would have built your team, you have put your energy out, you have helped your teammate build their team, and then you would just be, it's just another means of getting some extra money to put in your pocket, to do your bills, to take a vacation. You have this money, and God knows what you can do with it. Now, there is something even more fascinating. The matching bonus. LiveGood has a matching bonus of 50% in the first instance. So if your person that you brought in he now start bringing in, and your overflow is falling under him, and let's say he makes $100 for the month in his matrix. But do you know what the LiveGood will do for you? Well, they will give you your own matrix money. It could be $200, because you are one step ahead of him, you may have more persons under you. But beyond that, LiveGood says, because you were the one who brought that individual into the company, for life, as long as LiveGood exists, every dollar the person makes in the matrix, we will match it 50% and give to you. So that if the person makes $100 that you brought in, over time he makes $100 for the month, well, the company will give you $50 continuously for the rest, until LiveGood exists. I won't say for the rest of your life, because one may end before the other, but LiveGood plan to be here. They just start growing. 1 year and they're $1 million. This year they're looking to see if they can reach the $3 million mark, right? persons are coming. Now, not all 1 million will be under you because you're not the one who invited all of them. But let's say out of that 1 million, let's say 1,000 persons falls under you, and 1 or 2 of them that you brought in is making $500 in their matrix. Well, you get $250 for each one of these persons that you brought in. Another one makes $100, well, you get $50, you know, and so forth. LiveGood matches it 50% now, and that can add up. That can add up, because if you, for example, just brought 2 persons or 3 persons or maybe 5 persons you brought in, all right, and after that you said, no, I've got enough, I would just, when I have a new person, I would just give it to one of my teammates so that their team can build as well. Remember, because they fall under you, as they expand, you expand as well. So, and if you do that, then what LiveGood actually does, let's say that example is a nice example. It says you brought 10 persons into LiveGood over time. You brought 10 persons. And if any one of them or each of them makes $6,000 per month in the matrix, well, LiveGood will give you a match of 50% on each of these $6,000. So you get 3,000 from one, 3,000 from the other. 3,000 by 10 is $30,000. And that comes to you every single month, right? They make their 6,000, you make your 3,000 because you brought them in. So you see why LiveGood is continuously recognizing you.
Yes. All right. Now there's a navy blue button.
For sharing. Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Begin quantization.
Okay. Yvette is talking. Yeah, so there is that benefit that comes your way in the matching bonus. Now there is a retail commission, which is the 4th way that you can make money in LiveGood. Retail commission is from the sales of your products. Remember, as you join the company creates a website with all of the products in your name. So they give you what is called an e-store, like Amazon, you know? And persons can go in there, click on the product, send to their cart, and make the purchase. And once they do so, LiveGood at the end of the month reconciles his book and said, 5 Super Red left this company and was sold. Who was the one who under whose store, e-store did it came out? Well, it came from yours because you were the one who gave that link. And that person went on to buy and told their friends about it as well. So 5 Super Red was sold. Now, the price for Super Red for the member is $18. The price for the retail was $24. So the LiveGood made $6 profit on each Super Red that is sold. So what LiveGood does, they reconcile their book. They say, we made a profit of $100 in sales from this website. Well, we're going to keep $50 and we're going to give back $50 to the persons whose website the products were sold from. That's good. They cut the profit half and half with you. But that's only at the beginning. If you're a bronze member and you have 2 persons in, they say, we're not going to just give you 50%, we're going to add 10% to that. So you're going to get 60% of that profit, right? So you get 50 that everybody gets. But then as a bronze member who have 2 persons that sign up, we're going to give you an extra 10% bonus. Now, if you're a silver member, that means you rank up, you have more persons that you have signed up into the thing, and you have a bigger team being built, then they add a 5% on the full level and 5%, so that comes up to 70%. So you keep 70% of the profit. If you get to gold, you were able to keep 75% of the profit. If you ever get to diamond, well, you're going to keep 80% of the profit, and LiveGood only keeps 20%. So as your store, now how do you promote your store? Well, you have social media, you have your status, you have your Facebook, you just put on your link and you show, you know, and persons click on that link and they read all about the products. Whoa, this is nice. I would like to have that. They make the purchase. You don't have to know about that, but LiveGood knows because the computer system keeps a record. And at the end of the month, they reconcile and say, these products were sold from Jack's website, where we're going to give him the commission coming his way. Now, if you're an influencer, that means you can make more sales. You can talk to persons, talk to the supermarket. You know, you have contacts and you make more, you make sales for the month. Let's say you make a $5,000 sale for LiveGood for that month. Well, LiveGood says you will be getting your 50% commission, but we're going to add another 20% to this. So you're going to get 70%, right? And if you ever make a $50,000 of sale 1 month for LiveGood, in a particular month, a $50,000 sale, well, LiveGood adds up another 50% to your 50%. That is, in other words, you take all of the profit for that month, all right? LiveGood is a very generous company. They give back as much as they collect, right? And this is how they grow, because persons keep buying. The products are just so good. And so they keep making money. And as they make the money, it's not coming from the LiveGood website, it's coming from an individual website. So all the sales that they make came from somebody's website. So whoever the person is that made the sale, LiveGood is going to cut the profits with you and share it with you half and half. And they could add a 10%, they could add a 20%, depending on how much sales that was made, right? There is a diamond pool bonus. That's what everybody wants to get. Everybody wants to get into the diamond level, because when you get into the diamond level, you become a shareholder of LiveGood. How is that so? Well, LiveGood sells products and they make a lot of money, millions every month, because persons keep buying products. And as they make these millions, they take 2% of all of their sales for the month, total sales for the month, 2%, and they put it in what is called a diamond pool. They put all that in the diamond pool. And every diamond in the company shares equally what is placed in the diamond pool at the end of the month. So if in the diamond pool for that month, 2% represents $50,000 because they sold millions. 2% represents 50,000. Well, they would put that 50,000 into the diamond pool. I say, how many diamonds do we have in the company? Well, we have 100 diamonds. So 100 diamonds equally divided, 50,000 divided by 100 diamonds, everybody gets 5,000. Not bad, right? But the following month, they may have 6 new diamonds. So it's no longer 100 to divide, but 106. But you say, okay, so my money is keep going down every month. No, because LiveGood is actually making more money every month, because they're making more sales, they're getting more members, new persons are coming in. 1 million persons have come in. If everybody bought 1 super red, then LiveGood will have made 6, they will have made some certain amount of sales for the month. And 2% of that keep increasing because new persons are coming, more persons are buying. Retail, or members cost, whichever. And so LiveGood's diamond pool keeps increasing. And as you divide it, your numbers keep going up. So the very first guy, when he became a diamond, his name is Tim Miller. He became a diamond. And that year, and that month particularly, LiveGood had made some sales, and the 2% represented $25,000. So LiveGood now has to share that $25,000 with the diamonds. But there's only 1 diamond. So guess what? Who took all the money home? That one guy. His name is Tim Miller. You could read about his story, right? He was broke. He was dead broke. He saw the company. He just said, let me join this thing. And I have friends, I could tell them about it. I just want enough money to pay my motel that I'm living in. He had lost his wife. He lost his home, lost his business. He was pretty much on the street. And this guy became a diamond in 4 weeks because he just went to work, right? 4 weeks. And he became a diamond. He became the first diamond and the first crown diamond in the company. He is way up there. He makes probably the most money in LiveGood every month, right? He built his team and he got to work. And this guy, the second month, 2 more persons had become diamonds. And so you say, wow, 25,000 divided by 3 is not as encouraging. No, but guess what? Each one of them collected $23,000. You say, how is that possible? Because LiveGood in the second month was no longer selling $1 million worth of product. They were selling $3 million worth of product because more persons had gotten to know about LiveGood and more persons were buying. And so their pool, the 2% represented $69,000. It was no longer $25,000. The second month was 69, the 2% represented. And so when they divided that among the 3, each of them went home with 23,000. Today, these diamonds, there are more now, a lot more diamonds now, and they're still going home with between $8,000 and $16,000 a month, every single month. you know? So basically, if we can get to diamond, we will be part of that as well. Wow, that's when the big money begins to roll in, right? And even before that, you might be a gold and a platinum and so forth, and you will be making money along the way. There's a crown diamond. There's a new category that Tim Miller had grown so much. He was making so much. They had to develop a new category called the crown diamond pool. And though they get an additional, beyond the 2%, they get an additional 5%, 0.5% again. So how do you get your money? Well, if you live in America, you can get it deposited directly into your account, right? Directly, straight into your account. If you live outside of America or in the international, then you can use the e-wallet or the global e-wallet. And from the global e-wallet, you can transfer that money, wire transfer into your account. Of course, wire means transfer. You will have a little gas fee to pay, but nevertheless, that's just part of the industry, how it works. But you will still be able to withdraw your money. Or you can use a prepaid card. There's a card that is made available. It's a MasterCard that you can use, that you can pay for $10. And then when you do that, here's what the MasterCard looks like. You can upload all that money onto your MasterCard from the e-wallet, and then you can use it. You can use it as every MasterCard. You can go to travel with it. You can swipe it at the point of sale. You can go to the ATM, withdraw your money, or you can just buy online. You could just as you would do with your normal credit card, because it's a MasterCard. MasterCard as a company has come into contract with LiveGood, and they have developed a MasterCard specifically for the LiveGood member. It shows the legitimacy to the company because MasterCard would have done their background work and see whether this thing is a legitimate company, or else they will not get into any contractual arrangement with them. So that legitimizes the company even more so than it already is. All right. So MasterCard you can use that, and you can do all of it. You can pay for your hotel fee. You can shop online. You can, just do whatever else you can do with your credit card, whether it's a Visa card or so forth. This is the MasterCard, you can do it. So that's another way that you can withdraw your money. And thirdly, you can also use Bitcoin. You can use crypto, you can use Ethereum, Binance, whatever crypto that you are into. The company would be able to send that money as you make your request through a company called BitPay, and they would charge you, take 1% fee for every commission. Granted, that's how they make their money, but 1%, and you keep your 99%. You're good to go. All right, so these are the ways that you can get your money, and you can leave it in your back office, and you can purchase with it, or you can pay your monthly subscription from the money that you make. So you never really have to go into your pocket again as you start working after the first time. The first time you pay your $50, and then afterwards, as you begin to tell and so forth, you will be having money that you can use to buy your products and so forth, and never having to go back into your wallet. So what do you do with information like this? Well, for one, you get on board. You don't want to tell your friend and your friend get on board before you, because your friend may be the one getting the commission and you falling under them and not getting any commission. So I will want to come on board, and when I come on board, I get a link, and then I will bring my friends in and say, you want to come on board, here is the link. And guess what? When they sign up under you. That $25 goes to you. And if you want to share it back with your friend, then so be it. That's okay. But at least you start making money right away, right? And then your friends knows of some friends who know some friends and so forth. Your team is being built, and you begin to smile every month because you know something is coming in your back office. All right, so be an affiliate, get the compensation. If you're just a member and not an affiliate, you will get the products, but you will not get any money back. You're not an affiliate, right? It doesn't qualify for the compensation. So paying the extra $40 actually works. And you only have to do it once. Next year when you want to rejoin, you don't have to pay the $40 again. You only do it once, right? And you set yourself up for residual income every single month. You cannot find a better business than that. It helps you with products, get your health back in order, helps your finance for months to come, years to come. God knows how long we're going to live. All right? So, having heard that information, act now. Act now is if you're making a sacrifice, make a good sacrifice. There are persons in this company who could tell you they have done it and they have not regretted one bit of it. Now, what are the guarantees with LiveGood? No guarantees. The guarantees with LiveGood is what you put in. The effort you put in is the effort you will get out. If you just sit there, do nothing, then chances are you will not get anything. If you begin to talk, and anytime people get to know good things, the usual thing that they tell somebody, that's what you need. Tell others, let them know. You don't have to explain anything to them. You just invite them to a meeting. Let myself, let Fabian, let the other persons who do the presentation do the convincing. All right? But just tell your friends, I've heard of something tonight and I'm really fascinated about it. You need to hear this. Right? And you invite them to the next meeting and let them decide for themselves. Right? And they choose to join, you just really want to be there. Don't bring your friends in and then they jump on the bandwagon right the same night, and instead of you inviting them, they're the one who's signing you up, you know? Because you never know when the next great networker would come on the team. And you really want to be above that networker. So all the effort that he's doing, you're getting these benefits in your matrix and your matching bonus and so forth, right? So get on board, get yourself signed up, get back to the person who brought you into that meeting, tell them that you want to sign up. They will give you a link and you can do this thing tonight itself. I mean, you don't have to wait for tomorrow, $50, get yourself on board. Now, will you start, as every other business, it will start slow, but it will pick up. And you will just have set up yourself. Your children will be happy for it because that's something you can live with them, live for them, even when you're about to pass on, right? Also, you can also join them into the company and have them to benefit from your work, right, as well. So, having said so, we thank you very much for being here, for participating, for being attentive to everything that we have said. Trust that you have made your decision for LiveGood, and if you haven't, you want to do it right away. Back to Marva.